again to my podcast, the Ceci's podcast. Hello, my name is Cecilia. I'm from Argentina, from Córdoba, but I'm living in Spain 16 years ago. English is not my language, so excuse me if I don't have enough words to express myself. That's why I am making this podcast to practice a little more my English. Okay? So I am a crochet wear designer. I have my crochet patterns all in Spanish and in English. And you can follow me on Instagram as mammadiy patterns. You can see here the link. And in RAVELRY, my nick is mammadiy, okay? Or mammadiy. Welcome again, and thank you for being here. Let's start. Okay, I'm gonna start with my finished projects. So this is my first finished project is this hat. This is a hat with cables in crochet. I used a camel stitch for the ribbing, I don't know. And I used a merino aran from Katia. This is aran weight. It's half percent is 50% merino and 50% acrylic. But it's okay. It's not the best quality, but it's a good quality for being acrylic. Okay. Next week or the other week, you can buy this pattern on my RAVELRY store. Okay, in English and in Spanish. Is written for 6 sizes, and it's for newborn, for toddler, for children, and for adults. It's in 6 different sizes, so you will only need 1 skein for the smallest sizes and 2 skein for the bigger size, and with a crochet hook of 4.5 millimeters. I don't know if I'm talking okay. Okay, so you can crochet this hat in every size you want. First finished project. The second finished project are these fingerless mittens. They are not the same because I make a mistake. This is the right version, as you can see. The illustration here, it's okay. Here, no. Okay? I made it with Pinta from Pasquali Filati Naturali in blue, and the other one is from a Knit Crochet subscription. I think that was in August, I don't remember. I received 2 skeins from this color, and I use it for a lot of things, maybe for socks, and now I use it for this and for another project I have there that I will show you now. This has fingerless mittens. The designer is Agustina González from Le Jardin de Juliette, and you can find her in RAVELRY as Agustina. Okay, I will give you here all the links. They are very, very beautiful. You can see this is the large size, but there is a small size also. It's very beautiful. And this will be published on the Bellota Knits. It's a publication in Spanish, but I think that will be in English also on PDF version. on Ravelry. This is the number 2 of this, the issue number 2 of this magazine, and it's still not published. It's not published yet. You will see now in next days, but it's beautiful. It's the first publication for Spanish knitters, so I think that you're gonna like a lot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I make the test of these fingerless mittens. As you can see, I didn't do it okay, but this is the right version. Beautiful. Okay, next finished project is this shawl. It's a crochet shawl. I made it with Maxi Merino from Katia Yarns. It's a triangular shawl, very simple. It has no science, but the triangle is perfect, as you can see. And why is this? I made this because I am making a lot of shawls in crochet, because I prepared a master class. Is in Spanish right now, but it would be in English also, for crochet construction, shawl crochet construction. I think that's the way that I have to tell it in English. Okay, it's a master class where we will see all the ways that you have to construct or to crochet a shawl, and all the varieties and the classification of the shawls by the form and by the way that you crochet it. Okay, I hope you understand my English. I'm sorry, I don't have sufficient vocabulary to express myself. I would love to speak a little more. That's why I'm practicing a lot. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very complete dossier. You see, here you have more than 30 pages with a lot of things to understand how you can crochet a shawl, for the most simple to the most, no, not for the most complicated, because this is only the level 1. There will be a level 2, okay? But this is the basic. So you will see how to work colors, how to combine colors in an harmonic way, how to start your shawl, and before you start, you will see how to construct this shawl and how to determine the way that you want to crochet it. Okay. With mathematics, geometry, and your gauge, you will see how to make different counts. So before you crochet it, you will know how much wool you will need it, which is the best needle to crochet it. You will see a lot of things before starting crocheting. Okay, no, before start crocheting. Okay, so masterclass very soon in English, like a PDF. Okay, next finished objects. I have this. This is not from now. These are old, but I want to show you because Christmas is coming. And these are all hats by me. This is the feral hat in a lot of different sizes. This is the popcorn hat, the crochet square hat. Okay, you will find all these crochet patterns on my Ravelry store. Also in Etsy. I have an account in Etsy also, but I think that in Ravelry is better. These patterns are presented in 6 different sizes. All my patterns of hats, all my hats patterns are in 6 sizes, from newborn to adult. And some have video tutorials, and some and the others have a photo tutorial step by step. So if you are a beginner, you can crochet these hats also. There's no problem, because you will understand everything. Okay, I braid better than I speak. I want to tell you that. When I braid in English, I braid better than I'm speaking. I am a completely disaster because I'm practicing. It's a lot of time that I don't speak in English, but that's why I'm speaking a little more. Okay, next thing. I think that I finish with finished objects. Now let's go to work in progress. Let's go. Okay, my first work in progress is this sweater. I finished this arm, and now I'm finishing the second. It's beautiful, 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 beautiful. This sweater, you see, is designed by Marcela Chang. Marcela Chang Knits. You will find her in Ravelry. I give you here the ID. And she's from Chile, but she braids all her patterns in English and in Spanish. And she also have a podcast in English on her IGTV. Okay, so here I give you all the links, so you can follow her on Instagram and on Ravelry, and you can know her in a more personal way, because she have a podcast in English and she have a very good English, not like me. Okay, so follow her. Let's go. Okay, another thing I want to tell you, it's perfect. I made the smaller size, but she have a lot of size, so you can crochet knit this sweater in the size you want. This sweater is called the Barcelona's Rose sweater. She called Barcelona's Rose because when you walk in Barcelona, you can see this rose in the street. No sé, I don't know how to say it. I will look the word. Wait. How to say baldosa in English? Wait. Baldosa. Tile. You can. I think that's or let me see. Tile. Tile. Okay, I think that's the way that it pronounced in English. Tile. You can see all tiles with this illustration on the floor, and you're walking on Barcelona, walking with this rose on your feet. So she made this sweater with this picture, with this illustration, and it's beautiful. I'm knitting this sweater with earth yarns, unique fingering. I think I'm using unique fingering. Let me see. Here I have a skein. Harvest fingering from earth yarns. Harvest fingering. It comes in a lot of colorways. I'm working a lot with these skeins, are very beautiful. I like a lot, and it's a yarn that it comes from Turkey. Okay, they have a lot of colorways, very good, by the way, and it's beautiful. Look, these colors are beautiful. Okay. I use, for the smaller size, I use 2 skeins of the main color and 1 skein with contrast. Beautiful, beautiful. I like a lot. Okay, next work in progress. Where is it? The jelly roll sweater. From Orange Knits. Wait, I have a lot of bags here. This is. I have this. I start the jelly roll sweater from Orange Knits. I make the yoke, the neck and the yoke. And now I must continue with the body, but I don't have the color I need. I have a lot of yarns. But none of these yarns are the best color for this combination I made. So I will wait to the Barcelona Knit Festival, that is in Barcelona in 17 and 18 of November, to buy some yarn for finish this sweater. So in this moment it's frozen. The jelly roll sweater from Orange Knits. Okay, I love this pattern because it's brightened in all sizes, from kids to adults. So I buy the 2 versions to can knit for my kids also, because it's very simple to do. It's very beautiful because you can combine colors. I use this unique fingering from Earth Yarns also. This is one colorway, and this is another one that I have a little bit and I use it. And this, I need another color. I thought in gray, but then I said, oh, gray, I don't know, I don't like too much. Or maybe yes, I don't know. I'm still thinking which color I'm gonna put here in the body. But I like a lot. I like a lot. I'm very easy to make. I'm a beginner knitter, so I'm happy because I'm making a lot of things. Okay, I will change the battery. Okay, my next work in progress is the Hypatia cowl. I think that's the way it's pronounced in English. From the PomPom magazine, the last issue. Where is the book? Where is it? Wait a minute. Here it is. Okay, from the last issue, the 26, the number 26, from PomPom magazine. I'm knitting the Hypatia cowl. Hypatia or Hypatia cowl, I don't know how to pronounce it. Is this one from Carissa Browning. And the yarn is Macintosh Pashmina. Very beautiful. You see, is make it with double knitting, and I am using from Malabrigo, I'm using Silky Merino. 2 colorways, one is blue and the other one is the green, but I don't know right now. I don't remember. I have there, but I don't want to go. Okay, so I'm making this for my mother. I will use 2 skeins of each color, and first I am beginner knitter, so in the beginning was difficult for me, but then when I knit maybe 10 rows, Now I am like this. So it's difficult in the beginning because I don't know how to knit in double knitting, but now that I understand how the techniques goes, I am very quick. I am knitting very quickly. So this double knitting is reversible. As you can see, it's beautiful. I like a lot. This issue from PomPom magazine is very interesting. I like a lot. We can find Melanie Berg, Fiona Alice, Emily Foden, Catherine Clark, Anna Stramberg, Jules Kebelman, Mary Harvey, Amy Phillip, Esther Romo, she's from Spain, Carissa Browning. We can find these wonderful designers with different designs that I like a lot. The last issue from PomPom magazine. Okay, the next thing that I am knitting a lot because I crocheted so much that now I want to knit. I am knitting, here, a cowl, very simple. This is from me. I am not a knitwear designer. I am just practicing and trying some things. So I'm making this cowl. It's a very simple cowl with different textures and I don't know how to say in English, calados. Wait. A ver. No. Okay, I don't know how to say this in English, but they are different textures. I wanted to try this colorway with textures. It doesn't work. I have to tell you right now. It doesn't work. This is for knit maybe with stockinette, so you can see the change colors, but no more. No, not much more. But this yarn is beautiful. I received it in a Knitcrate subscription. This is from Knitology, and this is the School Zone colorway. It's worsted weight, and it's 100% superwash merino wool. I like a lot. It's very soft. And I'm making this cowl with 5 millimeters. But I think this cowl is gonna be beautiful with a solid color, not with this that is changing. No, solid color. Okay, so this is what I'm knitting right now. I have to finish a lot of things, but this is one of the things that I must finish. So these are all my work in progress. Now let's go to the things that I want to make. Let's go. Okay, the next thing I want to make is clothes that maybe not with a lot of colorways like I make. Because why? The other day I opened my closet and I realized that all my clothes is very colorway. So when I have to combine one with each other, it doesn't work. It's like a carnival. So I must make clothes now that maybe in one colorway, so I can combine one with each other. And I like a lot this hat from Melanie Berg. This hat is the Moon Dust, and it has also fingerless mittens that I like a lot. And I want to knit this hat. For this hat, I want to knit it in knitting with Pinta from Pasquali Filati Naturali. This is one skein from Pinta. It's the black, but I like a lot this black because it's like denim. You see, like jean. So it's not black, it's like a black with little hair in white. Is this one is Pinta from Pasquali Filati Naturali. It's a combination of merino and rami silk. It has 60% merino ultrafine, 20% silk, and 20% of rami. I like a lot this yarn company, Pasquali Filati Naturali. I work a lot with the yarns because I like a lot the project that they have behind the company. They go to Paul that is the owner of Pasquali. He goes to all the communities that make the yarn in little towns, maybe in a mountain, and he works with them, and he makes very good things with these little towns, with these little communities, to help them. So great. I have a lot Pasquali Filati Naturali, and the quality is excellent, I promise. So, and I buy these little needles from Hija. I like a lot Hija. I try because they send me a pair of needles to make socks. So I like so much that I buy this one for making hats. These are the short needles. And I buy this pair of needles to a friend that she have a store here in Barcelona. It's Filantropia. Melissa is the owner. So I buy to her these needles from Hija. I like a lot because they are very short and very good for work with hats, socks, arms. Yes, very good. Hija, top. Okay, so this is what I want to knit in the future. Another thing, let me say, very important. I was in Portugal last week. I like a lot this trip I made with my mother because she lives in Argentina, but she came to visit me here in Spain. She came all years, thanks God that she can come. So this year, last year we went to Istanbul, to Turkey, and this year we were in Portugal. We were in Porto, Lisboa, Sintra, and a lot of beautiful places in Portugal. Very beautiful. If you can go to Portugal, like this. So when I was in Lisboa, when I was in Lisboa, I was in Retrosaria, in the store, in Rosa Pomar store. Rosa Pomar, she is a knitwear designer. She wrote a book that it calls Portuguese. I don't know if it's in English, her book. I don't know. But she have a few designs on her RAVELRY store. I give you here the links. Rosa Pomar, okay? And her sweater was published in the last issue from Line magazine. She have this sweater, very, very beautiful. You can also find a lot of very beautiful designs on this magazine. And let me see, where is her sweater? Here. Arbusto is called the sweater. Is this one? I don't know. In English, let me see how I can. A ver. In English, it would be like arbutus, or shrub, or bush. Sorry, my English is a complete disaster. But it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I saw on her Instagram, I like a lot this design. But the other day, I saw on her Instagram this design made with all the little popcorns, or the little, I don't know how to say it, in different colors. It was so beautiful, and I said, okay, I want to knit this sweater because I like a lot. And besides, I'm a little tired to knit with fingering. All these last times I knit a lot with fingering, and I am a little tired. So I want to knit things for a while with more weight yarn. And I find this sweater. I also want to knit the carpet from Kate Davis, but now I buy the yarn for this sweater. And I buy the yarn from her, direct from her, from Rosa Pomar. So I like a lot this. I buy Brusca from Rosa Pomar. This is her own yarn. She fabric and dye her own yarn. And this yarn is made in Portugal. Here it says, Brusca, it's a yarn made with 50% from Saloia yarn and 50% from Portuguese merino in white and black variety. And they know the origin of this yarn because they are verified but by an organization in Portugal, and how can I say it? They know the provenance from this yarn. So this is a very, very important to know. And these animals are native from Portugal. Okay, it's 100% merino, 100% wool, 50% from Saloia and 50% from merino from Portugal. Both yarns. And the colors are so beautiful. It's a little shame that I am poor because when I went to her shop, I want to buy everything. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And thanks to Rosa Pomar, I make an interview to her, but in Spanish. It's in the other podcast, in the Spanish podcast. and I'm not gonna to translate it, okay, in English because I don't have time. But if you understand some Spanish, you can see the interview in the other podcast. Now here I want to show you some photos, some pictures of her beautiful store in Lisboa, and it's very beautiful. She is a Portuguese designer, and she likes a lot the traditional way to knit of Portugal. So they put the yarn like this for the round, and they knit in the reverse of the garment, and then you have to wait. when you finish your garment, wait, you have to turn around to have the right side finished. I hope you understand. Okay, so this is the Line magazine, the issue number 6, and here you can find designs from Shannon Cook, Joanna Hietala, Joji Locatelli, Helen Magnusson, Andrea Mowry, Sari Nordland, Hiroko Payne, Rosa Pomar, Esther Romo, Annie Rowden, Astrid Trolland, Emily Wessel, food, and a lot of things more. These are the designers. You can find also an interview to Nancy Marchant and a lot of things more. It's a very interesting magazine. If you can buy it, buy it. Okay. More things. Okay, I don't want to knit more because I have a lot of things. Now I want to show you another stuff. Let's go. So the next thing I want to show you is this skein from Hedgehog Fiber. I don't know what, well, I know what I'm gonna make with this, but I can't tell you yet. You will see something made by me with this skein from Hedgehog. This is the Beach Bunny colorway. It's beautiful. This is a sock yarn. So it's 19% superwash merino and 10% nylon. Obviously it's hand dyed and you can wash it, and it's machine washable. I didn't know this. Beautiful, beautiful colorway. I like a lot the speckless. I didn't make nothing with speckless before, so I want to experiment with this a little bit. Let's see. Another thing I want to show you is this yarn. This yarn is hand dyed from Laura Marcos. She's from Argentina, from Bariloche, and she dyed her own yarn. This is a merino, 100% merino yarn. It's very, 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 very soft. I made a little gauge with her yarn. It's very soft to work and very soft to wear. I like a lot, and I make a little gauge with cables with crochet because I was trying for make this because I want to use this yarn for another project that I can say right now. It's in the future. So I recommend her yarn. You can follow her on Instagram, and you can she sells everywhere, but by private message, okay, by the moment. she sent her yarn to everywhere, so I want to say that it's a very good quality yarn. Okay. Laura Marcos, Kaya Diseño is her name on Instagram. I will give you here the links so you can follow her also on Ravelry. Okay. Another thing I want to show you, it's a gauge that I'm trying with. This yarn is made in Spain. I can't say yet who made it because it's a secret. It's made with by a person who died herself, but with let me see, wait, proteína de leche in English, wait, it's not wool, it's milk protein. So it's so soft that you can't imagine, and the color is beautiful. I like a lot. So I'm trying to make a new thing, a new design with this yarn, but I can't tell you anymore. Only this. I want only to show you. Okay, next thing I want to show you. Wait. The Knit Crate subscription. Oops. Okay, I want to show you this subscription. It's a box that you receive with 2 skeins of hand-dyed yarn, very good quality, and a lot of patterns with crochet and knit patterns, mostly of knitting patterns. And you receive 2 skeins every month. You don't know what you will receive, but the best part is the price. You have 2 skeins and a lot of knitting knit patterns and crochet patterns and a lot of things more, only for $24.50. Every month you receive that. And if you buy this subscription with this link that I'm gonna show you in the box of this video, you will have a 20% of discount the first month. Okay, so if you want to subscribe to this subscription, the first month is 20% discount. Okay, so on September my pattern was published. Thanks Knit Crate for your confidence, and it's called Las Mañanitas de Blanca in Spanish. It's very difficult to translate this name in English, because this is Las Mañanitas is like, say, the little mornings, but it's not like that. It's a word that is only used in Spanish. Okay, it's a cape that women in old times, they use it when they get up in the morning. When you get up from bed, you put this cape. Is the first things that you put for not being frog. Okay, so you have this pattern on Knit Crate shop. Okay, you can find the pattern also if you want to knit to crochet it, and I made with 2 skeins of, no, I didn't use this, I remember, of Vida Lana I received, for make the pattern, I received another colorway. But then when I received the box, I received this one, the Pimento from Vidalana. It's very, very beautiful. I didn't like the color when I saw the picture, but when I receive it, it's beautiful, beautiful. I like a lot. It's from Vidalana. Okay, the colorway Pimento. It's 70% superwash merino and 20% silk, 10% cashmere. Okay, it's very soft. I received 2 skins from this on September, and on October I received these ones, these 2 skins from Odin Gulls. Okay, from Odin Gulls, and I received the colorway Olive, and is 50% alpaca, 30% merino wool and 20% nylon. Okay, this is what I received in October, and now the magazine, it changed. Now it's better. I don't have here the magazine. Where is it? I have so much things on my desk that I don't know where is the magazine. Here it is. This is the magazine that you received in October. It's a very, very, wait, that I can show this. You see, is it's now before you receive only 2 patterns to crochet or knit with these yarns, but now I forgot to put the microphone. Okay, but now you receive all the patterns of all subscriptions, so it's a better offer than before. Okay, you see here you have all patterns, and also you have a lot of presentation, not only for the designers, so you can make the designers better. You see, this is one designer, there are another designer. They are from Spain, Pearl Knitter, Brin Molding. She's from, where is she? I don't know. Okay. But you can meet the designers and also the yarn and the dyers and the, you see, you can meet the history of all the materials that you received, and this is very important. Okay, so now here you have like a magazine. It's very, very good. So remember, you have a 20% of discount on your first month of subscription following the link that you have down here, and with the discount code mammadiy 20. Okay. So next thing I want to show you, on 17 and 18 of November it will be the Barcelona Knit Festival here on Barcelona. Okay, so we will receive, let me see here, we will receive a lot of designers and hand-dyed yarns on this festival. This is the first festival, and we love that. So I want to say special thanks to Ana Chao, Eva Rodriguez, Chiara Bonini and Marta Martinez. They are the girls who organize this wonderful festival. Thank you very much, because we can be there. Great. So here you have, these are the instructors that will be at the Barcelona Knit Festival. I am also like a workshop instructor. We will have Julie Knits in Paris, Isabel Kramer, Santa Paciencia, Mola Mills, Joji Locatelli, Vera Malimaki, Nancy Marchand, Gallimelmas e Imaginancias, and Mama Do It Yourself, that it's me, Cecilia Lozada. So I want to special thanks also to Pasquali Filati Naturali, is the yarn company that takes me to the festival like a workshop instructor. Thank you very much. And for me it's a complete honor to to share with all these great designers, and I am a little scared but it's okay. I know that I'm gonna be okay, but okay, I don't know. So thank you very much. I will do my best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, next thing I want to talk. Let me see, I have more things. I have a friend that she's an excellent knitter and a designer. She have a book in Spanish is Punto y Aparte. In English, I don't know how to say it, but her book is in English also as a PDF. Okay, you can watch all the designs. I will show you some pictures here while I'm talking. You can watch all her designs, and you can buy also the designs in an individual way. Okay, you can buy one pattern and all the book. I recommend to buy all the book because it's very, very, very interesting, and the photos and pictures and everything is so beautiful. There is a lot of work here. She made this book in a totally independent way. So wait, that I don't want to. You see, this is a shawl. She used for this book, she used Malabrigo yarns. I made an interview to her on my Spanish podcast, but I'm not going to translate it because it's a lot of work and I don't have time. I'm sorry. I'm making a lot of things and I can make subtitles for everything. You see, Chal Gabriel, the Gabriela shawl. It's beautiful. What can I say? She's my friend, but she's an excellent professional. So I recommend this. And she have also one skin project. She published some shawls patterns with one skin of fingering. So all in English also. Okay, so let's go and buy the patterns. Okay, so I think that I don't want to talk anymore. This is all right now. So this is the finish of my podcast. I'm very happy because we are more than 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. For me, it's a lot. So I want to tell you that I want to make a contest. You only have to put down here a comment and writing which pattern do you like more from my gallery of Ravelry. Okay, I'm gonna put you the link right here, right down, so you can visit my Ravelry store and you can choose one pattern and write here in a comment, write down here which pattern do you like more. And in the next podcast I will make a contest with all your comments. Okay, and there will be a winner of 2 PDF patterns of my collection. Okay, so thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel share this video, because for me it's very important. I'm an independent designer, so not only my video, all the videos from all independent designers. Remember that for us it's a very hard work, and we have to make everything. The videos, the patterns, the translations, we have to knit and crochet every day, and this is a lot of work, and we don't have too much time and not too much money to make all of that. So please share the work of all of us, okay? So thank you very much. I hope you like this podcast, and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye. Thank you.